Alright guys, so if you're watching this on our YouTube channel, you can tell that things are extremely different, what's going on. And if you're watching this on our, or rather you're listening to this through our Patreon, maybe you downloaded the link through patreon.com/TGProductions and you gave to us there and you downloaded it. First of all, thank you so much, that's awesome. You're probably hearing, it sounds a little bit differently to you. We're actually recording with a microphone today and the camera is on myself and Tristan Walter in the same room. Don't touch me. That's not in the contract. Don't touch me. So I pay you explicitly not to touch me. That's in the contract. Do not touch any part of Mr. Marrero or else everything paid to the Walter clan. I don't know. Anyway, so I don't do contracts. But the point though is that we're here to talk about the Avengers.
Is that why? Do you turn to dust if I touch you?
Don't even. No, I'm dead. So, everyone listening to the podcast just don't even know what's going on. He just touched me. So,
well, 50% of the audience is gone now too.
That's also
Sorry,
accurate.
guys.
So, we're talking about Avengers End Game. We're also talking about some other stuff as well. Basically, Tristan was over, and I thought, well, since you're having computer troubles, why not just get us together to do this? Right. I hope the audio and the microphone isn't clipping. If it is, we'll use the camera mic. We'll see what's going on. So,
oh well.
This is right. We're testing some future setups here. Not so much with you here because you can't come here all the time, but future microphone setups. So, yeah, Avengers End Game. That trailer came out, and I thought it was going to come out a few days ago. Yeah, dude, I thought it was going to come out a few days ago.
Yeah.
Turns out, didn't happen.
Nope.
I was like, oh, so that sucks. I didn't know when they were going to delay it until, and then all of a sudden this morning, 8 a.m., as I'm waiting for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate to come to my door because it's day one, and Amazon still has not delivered it to me. Whatever, I'm not upset or anything. So, a little bit upset. So, I was just scrolling through YouTube, and then all of a sudden it said Avengers trailer. It didn't have Endgame in the title, and that's what was amazing. I think the same thing for you, right? You saw the Marvel one? Because I saw the one that was officially by Marvel Entertainment.
Right.
It just said Avengers trailer, but I saw that Tony was holding or was looking at the Iron Man helmet, and I was like, and he looked like he was in some kind of like weird spaceship. I was like, this, and uploaded like either 52 seconds or 52 minutes. I was like, no, this isn't. Nope, no. We gotta click right now. And then, yeah, slam. And so I watched it, as did you. And my God, I mean, obviously we expected things to be a little bit more sad than usual. We expected that. That was going to be obvious.
Iron Man's dying out in space. Black Widow
that
and
I didn't
Steve
expect.
Rogers are just looking at each other. Natasha, sorry. Are just looking at each other like, what do we do?
No, here's the thing. So I expected Ronin. Ronin, by the way, is another alias for Hawkeye,
right.
For Clint Barton. He becomes Ronin when his family is killed.
Oh.
In the comics. So we can assume there's a reason why he's Ronin here. Because think about it. He took himself out of the fight. He said, I'm not going to be in this fight. And to be fair, as much as I love Hawkeye and Melissa, a contributor for both those guys on the radio and those guys play, will tell me that Hawkeye definitely could have stood a chance alongside the Avengers against Thanos.
Not going to lie, probably would have fucked up less than Star-Lord.
Okay. Wait. I didn't realize we were comparing. Okay, well then that's, I mean, anyone can.
Granted, I mean,
Sentient Rock could probably... Which, by the way, another alias for the Thing. Another alias for the Thing. No,
I was going to say, though, I mean, granted, if you reversed the roles and Thanos had Clint's family instead of,
No, I'm just saying that, like, as much as I enjoy Hawkeye, and I really do.
Oh, yeah.
I would enjoy Hawkeye much more as a Netflix-level street hero versus... Yeah, that'd be awesome. Versus, hopefully there's something for him on the Disney streaming service. If not, Renner as Hawkeye, someone else. But I don't think he'd be able to go one-on-one with Thanos without dying horribly, Melissa. Anyway, the point being is that she's going to throw me some hate in the comment section down below. Come at me. So, the point, though, is that he became Ronin. And I didn't expect Iron Man dying out in space, though. I thought he was going to show up on Earth magically, which still could potentially happen, to be fair. He would, because he doesn't know where he seems like he doesn't know where he's going. Yeah. The navigation system is shut down. The entire the ship was not meant to sustain someone for that long.
Yeah.
We don't know how long he's even been in space and how long he's had rations.
Right.
We're under the assumption that it's been a few years.
He only says it's like the rations ran out 4 days ago.
And oxygen.
Yeah, that too.
It will be in a day. So we don't know if he's been out there for a month. It looks like, here's the thing. So people were under the assumption that, maybe due to rumors, I'm unsure, that we were going to have time, we were going to skip far ahead, and they were going to have time to mourn these characters. But from the looks of it, this didn't just happen like the other day. But I do think it hasn't been like 5 years.
Yeah, no, it's probably been at most a few months, I would think.
Yeah. Like, I do wonder if they did only take like a few month gap.
Right.
But then, of course, that does lead to the question, why does it take Captain Marvel so long to get there? Because it does seem like Nick Fury was calling her. Yeah. And she can fly. Well, maybe not in space. Maybe she can't breathe in space.
When you gotta fly across the galaxy, Matt.
Well, I don't know where she is. We don't know. Captain Marvel hasn't come out yet. We talked about the trailer, but
in our galaxy.
That's true. You're actually absolutely right. You're trying to mess with me, but you're not wrong. So
who would mess with you, Matt? Why would I do that? I don't play mind games. What am I, Loki?
So are you
Loki? Right? He's dead too.
Yeah. Well, he's a different kind of dead. No, because everyone else is a dead that it's under the it's assumed that when the Infinity Stone is, or when Soul Stone rather is removed,
right?
They could be brought back. Like their souls are simply trapped there.
Oh,
versus that's just the assumption based on how the powers have kind of worked ish. Right. But again, it also might be a reimagining. But the thing is though, is it's much different than Loki, who got his neck snapped, right? Yeah. Straight up snapped. Or Gamora, who got stabbed.
And thrown off a cliff.
Yeah, the thrown off a cliff is definitely the exclamation point on that murder. So when it comes to the trailer, we got a bunch of different stuff. I want to know what you think about the trailer, Tristan. Did you see this coming?
Yeah.
Or what were you expecting?
I wasn't expecting anything really because I didn't know a trailer was coming out for this.
No, I mean but after seeing Infinity War, what did you expect from the next one is what I'm saying. Like, does this...
Nothing but sadness.
so it met your expectations fully.
Yes, wholeheartedly. Yep.
Okay. So you expected nothing but sadness, and then here we are.
Cap is just like, why am I still alive at this point?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Especially because Bucky also, yeah.
Yep. Disappeared right in front of his face.
It's interesting because 50% of the population passed. However, in the case of the Avengers, it seems like more of them were taken out of the equation than...
Yeah.
So, but speaking of Avengers being taken out of the equation, what's going on with that Ant-Man guy? Because I got a theory, and before I bring up my theory... I want to hear what Tristan thinks and how wrong he may be, unless he agrees with me. Tristan,
well, all right.
Unless he agrees. Is it?
Well, I kind of did at one point. But
excellent.
If you're going to be like that right. About it.
No. You're 100% correct.
No, we're not doing this.
We're not doing... Okay,
no.
Okay.
No. Civil War.
Civil. Well, that's why we had the divide right in front of... That's
exactly.
So
you get that half of the microphone, I get this half.
Jeez, I don't think that's how anything works.
No. But yeah, I don't know. I give your theory merit, but... Okay,
so let's bring up what my theory is.
Yeah, then. I feel like it still might be the actual Ant-Man, because he does have the van there in the trailer.
So here's the thing. So what is it? This is my theory that I had. I didn't have this the second I saw it, but then when I saw it again, I was like, no, too good. Too good to be true. Too good. Mm. So basically what my theory is that Ant-Man is actually a Skrull. Now, why would he be a Skrull? What's going on? Well, Tristan sadly has not seen Ant-Man and the Wasp.
No.
Sadly. But I did talk to him and I said, listen, Tristan, if I show you the after credit scene, it does tie into this movie. And frankly, it isn't the biggest of spoilers. Yes, there's something. But at the same time, I don't think you expected, a bloodbath in Ant-Man and the Wasp.
In an after-credit scene.
No, I meant based in the movie itself. Because
right.
a character is not dead, who we thought was dead. And when you see her in the after credits, you're like, oh, well, they didn't say she was dead technically. But again, you're watching a Marvel movie. You didn't expect her to like get ripped in half. This isn't Deadpool. Right. So the point though, the point though is that he was trapped. He, of course, being Lang, was trapped in the the zone. Why can't I remember the zone's name now?
The buffer zone. The anti-zone.
No, the antifreeze zone. No. It is the... Wow, why can't I remember the molecular...
Yeah, subatomic.
So he was trapped there, and that's relevant. And the reason why that's relevant is because he was trapped there because everyone else on his team turned to ash.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, one of the best ways to end a movie.
Oh.
Let me explain. Only because it puts the hero in such peril. I think the only problem, of course, is even if he's still stuck in there and Ant-Man really is a Skrull, it still is. It's going to be solved before the third Ant-Man movie. That's the only issue I have with it. And yes, it was an after-credit scene, but like it's a hero being in peril that won't be solved within his own movies.
Right.
But still, though, a beautiful way to end it because it truly showed more depth in what Thanos did than actually seeing it in Infinity War at the end. Because they didn't show like a shot of different people around the world. Maybe they thought that would be a bit too hokey, disappearing, or people being like, oh no, like it'd be too much like an anime or a cartoon or something. But still, seeing all those seeing like the warning signal and everything and just empty streets, I was like, wow, like it's such an impact. And how that ties into this is just that obviously his crew hasn't been brought back. His friends, let's say they are alive, I really hope they are, don't know enough about the machinery to get him out of the Phantom Zone. That's the name, right? Please tell me that's the name. I know you're thinking, Mohamed, it's Danny Phantom. I'm pretty sure that's close to being the name.
Okay.
Now I'm cutting because it's the fucking name. You're being a dick.
I don't know.
Okay, so like I'm super wrong and super right. The Phantom Zone is the prison they put people in the comics.
Okay.
They were actually in... Let me look at my cheat sheet here on my phone. They were actually going to potentially the quantum realm. Excuse me, sir. What do we have in the contract? We discussed this earlier on. What was in and out of the contract.
Are you going to put me in the Phantom Zone?
If necessary, me and my legal team will do what we have to. My legal counsel. But anywho.
Oh yeah, well I got a Hulk.
Yeah, well, you know what? I got a She-Hulk, and they will see you, and she will see you in court.
Well, yeah. Damn. You win this round.
I do.
Back.
Yes, I do. So, anyway,
I'll be back in like your fifth movie or something. He laughs now, but I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be back, and I'm gonna show you all.
Okay, so and I know I haven't pushed this theory too hard because I get that some of you might be like, no, but he has made some friends in the second film that it could be able to help him as well. But again, we don't know if they're alive. He does have the same van, which is true, but someone can just steal the van.
That's fair.
You know, like here's the thing, right? When you are a Skrull, you are essentially like covert op, you're undercover, you're doing this research, you're not going to flub up easily.
Right.
So I know, and the thing too is like, yes, it might muddy the film a little bit to have Skrulls introduced in it before dealing with Thanos, but it does seem like Thanos, like, he's in some other realm as well because they have his armor up like a scarecrow.
I think he warped to another planet
accidentally. Because he doesn't know how know how to use all that stuff. So but it was strange because he was with a younger Gamora from the looks of it. So I don't know. Remember, he saw like a little girl, and that would look like a younger Gamora.
Oh lordy,
do you remember that?
No.
When he warped, it was really like I don't know if he had visions or something.
I think it was like kind of one of those flashes you get before almost dying.
But I could be wrong. But again, because we don't know what they're going to do with this version of Thanos.
Right. Yeah.
And this trailer did not do anything to showcase Thanos more so than it did the heroes reacting to. By the way, we have to see who Ronan was taking down as well.
Yeah.
Right?
And
does Ronan know, like, if I don't know, like for all we know, like Scarlett Johansson's character, you know, Black Widow, is just like, oh, hey, how are you? And then all of a sudden Ronan comes in and takes him down. It's like, what are you doing? And it's just like, you don't understand. You know, Natasha, these guys are not like I don't know what they would be.
Right? Yeah.
Because like I don't know what Hawkeye is doing as Ronin. Yes, he's of course, you know, taking down bad guys, being a bit more on the dark side of things
more
rather than like vigilante. So. Yeah, even though it's not like he was squeaky clean originally, but still he's more vigilante. But there's
Going
so many
back to his espionage days. There's
so many unanswered questions that I know they're never going to do this, but I pray to God they don't release another trailer. I know they're never going to do this. I want to be as confused as I am right now and have us speculate without like, because I feel like they're probably not going to do this, but like the next trailer they'll confirm whether or not Ant-Man is or is not a Skrull. You know what I mean? Like the next trailer, like they'll have Ant-Man either having a nice conversation or he'll sound devious and mischievous.
Maybe, yeah.
Like with the old lady in, although that was just an old lady, but still the old lady in...
with Captain Marvel.
Yeah, and that teaser that we talked about, or that trailer that we talked about. So, I don't know, man. I just think that it feels fishy to me that he got out and was... And granted, why are they going to show who got him out, to be fair? Yeah. But, like, he was so... You know what it is, too? He talked to Cap. Granted, yes, his character is a little bit shy and awkward around the big heroes.
Quirky,
around the big heroes. But, no, because he even says it. Yeah. He's like, oh my God, Cap. But, like, I don't know.
Here you go, Captain America.
Mm-hmm. But
you can just call me Steve.
But when he was talking to him, I know it was meant to be comedy, perhaps, because it was funny. Originally, I was like, this is hilarious, because he's like, you kind of remember me? We were in Germany and stuff. Because in the second movie, he makes reference to it being in Germany a lot.
Yeah.
Because that's why he's under house arrest. Yeah. Because they caught his ass.
Right.
They caught his ass. And so he makes reference to it. So it's kind of like you could say it's a running gag. But the thing is, though, is that some people online, some internet super sleuths who have, in my opinion, just further proved my point. They said that he's wearing the same clothes that he wore in Germany, which makes you think it's a potential shapeshifter who... And this is... The first part was what they said. This is now my speculation. Potential shapeshifter who looked at footage of the incident.
Right.
Because if they're Skrulls, they're in our government.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I'm freaking Alex Jones.
The lizard people in our government?
The Skrulls are making the frogs gay!
No, but he would be with them.
Or against them. He would say he's against them. I don't know. Either way, the point is that Alex Jones is a Skrull. Not really. Don't sue us for defamation. The point is, though, is that all jokes aside, I would say that they would be in the government. If there are Skrulls, they wouldn't be like, government, what's that?
Well, they can't be in S.H.I.E.L.D. because we already went through that pitfall.
Yeah, right? It's interesting, though, because...
Or what's left of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yes. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. still's a thing, though. I don't know if they're rogue or not. I haven't seen the show now. But still, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. does exist. Either way, Tristan, what's your thoughts on the... Because you said it was plausible, but you had some issues with my theory.
I mean, I was just thinking of other things. I mean, he also could still be in that clothing. If he got caught after that, maybe he hasn't had the chance. I mean, if he's under house arrest, I guess he's had the chance to change clothes.
Oh, but... yeah, no. In the movie, he's not wearing... In Ant-Man and the Wasp... Ant-Man 2, Ant-Man and the Wasp, he's not wearing those clothes.
Oh, okay.
So, like, he had to have gone by his house...
Right. Okay.
Dressed that way and come back.
Because I was thinking, like... Yeah, they have him under house arrest, but I figured it would be, like, super house arrest, you know, like, containment field kind of shit.
No, just an ankle bracelet.
Right, okay.
Yeah. Because in their eyes, he was just some dude who got caught up in this shit, who has to serve time.
Dude in a suit.
But, yeah. But he's just a dude in a suit. He's not like he was with Cap. He wasn't Cap. Cap was, like, leading the charge.
Yeah.
You know? But anyway, so you think...
Yeah, I mean, well, I guess fine, Matt. I guess I'm just gonna give it to you.
No,
you're right.
You can say, hey, I don't know, due to X, Y, or Z.
No, like, I really thought it was cool, because, like, it dawned on you, and you immediately texted me, like, Ant-Man's gonna be a Skrull, and then like you gave me your reasons, and I'm like, oh shit, he is.
And again, he could totally not be, and that's fine. I'm not gonna be upset if he's not a Skrull. Because at the same time, while I would love for the villain in this movie to really be Thanos, if he's somewhere else, I don't know what they're gonna do for the movie, especially if the runtime is close to like closer to 3 hours than 2 hours, 2.5. Yeah, like I don't know what they're gonna do for most of the movie, and they've killed his children, right? Most, if not all of them. I thought they
Thanos' children. Yes.
I'm pretty sure
I believe Gamora was the last one.
No, I meant like the part of his, like the ones that were working with him to fight.
Oh, right, yeah. His guardians, his retainers, his lackeys.
But they were the children of Thanos. I thought. Yeah, they were legit children of his. So Gamora would have been in the. I thought they were.
I didn't think they were his children. I thought they were just his inner circle.
No, I thought they were called the children of Thanos the same way that Gamora is a child of Thanos, but not born of Thanos.
Oh, okay.
Because you remember he conquered her planet to then take her. Yeah,
adopted.
Yeah, right. So either way though, putting that theory aside, that's pretty much fact at this point. Putting that theory aside.
What if though?
What if, right?
What if Thanos is the Skrull?
That would be the freaking funniest, dumbest thing. No, because it just, you see what it is too? It just serves no purpose. Like,
right.
Anyone else being a Skrull, and I mean anyone else being
Captain
a Skrull,
America.
that would serve a purpose. Because if he didn't know he was a Skrull, that'd be amazing if he was like, no, but I'm Captain America, and he sides with the good guys, though he's a Skrull.
I never came out of the ice. Oh, God, that would be horrible.
Well, I think I've told you this before, in the comics, usually their minds are linked with the person in the...
Yeah.
So, like, they can still say, hey, I experienced this for maximum retcon.
Right.
But maximum retcon. So that could be the case.
That's the Gauntlet's final smash.
Redcon.
Redcon.
Do you think Thanos is going to be in Smash next? No, but seriously though, he was in Fortnite. I don't know if you know that. Thanos was in Fortnite with the Infinity Gauntlet.
Oh my god.
That was like a thing. You can get the Infinity Gauntlet in like a mission.
Thought I saw someone with a thumbnail like that, but I didn't pay much attention to it.
Anywho, Tristan. No, but so this trailer was what you expected.
Yeah.
It was sad. What do you see potentially coming out of this? Do you see
more sadness?
So you don't see them prevailing?
No, I think they will eventually.
But what is prevailing, I guess, right?
Yeah, kind of. I get the feeling everyone's going to come back.
The only reason why is because remember who they took out?
Yeah.
Like Spider-Man and Black Panther, like
yeah,
it would
they
be
literally
odd.
just got their first movies, and if they don't bring them back, I feel like people will be like, understandably so too. Like I would be pissed.
I think that everyone who died should be brought back, but that doesn't mean that people shouldn't die in a climactic fight.
Yeah, exactly.
So if Cap dies, which
like,
it seems like it's
probably like if this is Cap's last stand, then yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah, and I'm cool with that.
Right.
I have literally zero problem with that whatsoever.
If he has to sacrifice himself to bring everyone else back, or
it's Cap, he would.
That would be interesting. That would kind of be like the ultimate makeup between Cap and Iron Man. Like if they both had to go out to bring everyone else back, which they'd do it. Yeah, in a heartbeat. What I do wonder, and I told you this through text, I didn't get to do it through the podcast yet. I wonder if Captain Marvel might save Tony in space. Just kind of, just because there's no one else in space right now. That we could really think of that would be like, hey, I need to go save Tony. Yeah, because Thor jumped right to Earth too, because he was sent by Heimdall. Yeah. So Thor is not in space. Guardians are not in space. No one's in space other than Tony, out of all of the heroes that currently exist in the MCU. Yeah. And it's not like Marvel, even though they wouldn't do this, but it's not like Marvel bought the rights from Fox yet. So it's not like they're going to throw in like Fantastic Four, because they'd be in space. Right. Like all day or day. Like you want to find a group of MCU heroes that would be in space, that would be at the very least one of the Fantastic Four members. You know who I thought of. No.
I don't know. What do you?
What was? Because it would never happen because it would be so stupid. But just Deadpool on a spaceship randomly flying by. Hey,
okay.
Hey, Mr. Stark.
No, because he's not part of the Fantastic Four. I was really confused.
Right, yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, yes, Deadpool. Cable would be in space. Probably. Cable in space.
I would think more time than anything else. But
I mean, he's from a future with potential spaceships.
Although, Deadpool was working on that teleporter.
God, no. Not in this movie. That would happen in another movie, though. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, so I do wonder who's going to save Tony. Unless he's... Because I think it would... To me, it would seem like less of a cop-out if he's saved versus magically being like, Earth is in front of me now. Right, yeah. Like, that would be odd.
Or he fell through a wormhole and it spat him out right in front of Earth.
Yeah. I think someone has to save him, and it just makes sense that it would be the character
Captain
they
Marvel.
Just introduced.
Right. Yeah.
Maybe they wouldn't appear throughout the entire movie till around the end, to be fair. Like, they'd appear at the beginning.
Right.
Oh, God, who are you? Then maybe they'd cut to a scene of them talking, and then she'd help him get back to Earth. Probably pilot the ship, because she's a pilot.
Oh, yeah.
So, just putting that out there. I do find this movie very, very intriguing. More than I found almost any Marvel movie thus far. Because I say intriguing in terms of... There's so many different threads and different characters that as much as I have loved many of the Marvel movies that I've seen, I didn't think, because they usually don't do crossovers in them, I never thought of them as like this, having this much speculative power, I guess.
Right, yeah.
Because I'm not saying that, I'm not trying to downplay any other movie, but like, what could Thor, other than Thor Ragnarok actually ending up destroying Asgard, which I didn't expect to happen, what could it have really done, right? It's not like Thor was going to be like, actually, I'm evil now. All of you are getting straight up murdered. Like, Loki's just like, brother, nice. Like, high five. High five, brother. Like, I don't know what you could do that's so radically different, but in these two films, I do think that out of everything in the MCU thus far, other than like Iron Man setting the tone for things, and the other first movies as well setting their tones, it does feel like this was very different.
Yeah. The tone is very much different. Yeah,
and again, we don't know anything about it, and frankly, I'm okay with that. When is it? Did they say when it's coming out exactly?
I think it's April.
It is actually, April, yeah. Okay. So yeah, and because Captain Marvel comes out in a month or two? Soon? Because they wouldn't put it next to...
No.
Yeah. Has to be coming out soon, because it's going to be a few months gap.
Yeah. It might be late this month or mid next month.
All right, so tell us down below if you have that off the top of your head, and also I would love to hear, and Tristan would love to hear what you guys have to say about this trailer. Did you like it? Did you dislike it? What do you think about my theory? What do you think about some of Tristan's theories as well? Do you think that any of the stuff that we've been saying might be accurate, might be inaccurate? Please tell us what you think down below, and tell us any of your cool, interesting theories that you have about this trailer. Would love to hear about what you guys have to think.
Do you think Matt's a Skrull?